Hi guys, we're back. We're on the Garrard SP25 Mark II. Going to service that tonight. First thing I think we'll do, we'll swap the cartridge. We'll do the cartridge. So let's get me box of cartridges. We'll do the cartridge. We'll do that first because that's simple. Oh shit. Fucking hell. There we go. Do the cartridge because that's simple. Let's get it off the head shell. There you go. Right, what we're going to put in here, guys, we're going to put this short one in it. We should have some screws long enough to do that, so that's what we're going to put in it. That short one. We're not going. Yeah, we will. We'll take. Let's take the cards. Oh fuck it! Let's take the stylus off. We have to take the fucking guard off to get different stylus in this. There we go. Right. Let's take that guard off because we're going to put another stylus in it. Right. I'm not sure if we've got the right length screws. We should have. Right, so what we'll do, we'll take this cartridge out because we're not going to use it in this. Probably not use it in anything. But we need to get it out. There you go. So, see if these screws here are long enough to go through. They go that way. Yeah, perfect. I don't think we'll be able to use this weight. I don't know. So what we'll do, we'll see if the weight fits with this. If not, we'll just not use the weight. No. Can we use any longer screws? I don't think we need the weight actually. So we're going to use we'll leave the green. Oh, we can't, can we? So what we need to do is detach these. We don't need to worry about the white to that's that one. Fucking hell. That greens fell off, they usually do. That's only right. There you go. It'll tell us how that should be exactly connected in the new one. Right, so basically the two lives that go to the top. So Ooh, let's not make sure we don't lose any of them. There we go. Now there's the white one, there it is. Right. So now I don't know where I've put the book. Where's the booklet? Because we'll make sure we do this right, guys. Right, it will show us how to where the what colour wires go where in the head shell. Because I can't remember. I mean, and there's no saying that they were right in the first place. Right. So green. So put the what we'll do, we'll put them in that way so the colours match the right way around. Right. So green. Yeah, it does. It shows you the type of cartridge that's fitted, so it probably would be right. So green is on that side. Oh, get in there. Not broke that, have I? No, I don't think so. Yeah, I have. Oh, we'll do that, we'll repair that in a minute. You twat. Right, so the blue goes to that side. That's okay. Now let's repair this green. Yeah, I don't want to come off, does it? But yeah, what we do, we just get it on there. There we go. Right. Right. So we're probably going to have to use, are they crimped? Can I just see if see that's got heat shrink round it. Won't fucking come off that, does it? That's where the problems come from. So try and pull this fucking sleeving off. See, it doesn't want to come off. That's got it that time, and it is soldered on that, so we can actually repair that. That is soldered. So if I find the green wire wherever it's gone, there it is. Tin the green wire up, it is soldered. so we can solder that back on. There we go. There we go. There you go. And all we do is turn that around that way. This is going to be a fucking problem. Always is. There you go. We've got it. It's not as nice as it fucking could have been, but we've got it. At least it's on. Right, it'll do. Right, so what we do next is we get this. Get this. There you go. That's 2 negatives on. Yep. Next one is so you can't get them on like that. You can't get them on like that. You have to. So the negative. So the red goes above the green. Oops. The red goes above the green. See, it's getting bloody hell. I mean, it will go in. Maybe that way up. Fucking didn't, did it? I don't want to break another one. I don't want to damage it. But can I not? I don't want to damage that. It's just not getting it into the. We're just not. We'll turn that way. We're on. But yeah, we're on. Right. See, that'll reach the short cartridge, no problem. Now I want to get that about there. But I want it about where I need to hook it on. That's in. I think we might get this one in a bit further, this red. That's as far as we're going to go with that, I think. But it should all be about the same length, they are. And that's your cartridge done, guys. Your cartridge thingy's done. So what we need to do next is we need to see if our screws actually fit in this. If they don't, we're in a whole world of weight. They do. They do fit. The weight won't though, we know that won't fit, so we'll put that in there. But I think we'll be pretty... Right, so we'll find out which is... Just have a sip of me coffee. We've actually got cartridge parts in here, look. These are thorns, thorns or thorns or whatever they fucking call it. Right, that's what these are for. And I think these are too thin. Yeah, they're way thinner, they'll never fit. Yeah, I didn't think they would. But I bought them in case I needed them. Because you never know. So, I don't think we need the weight. So, let's see which is left and right. Because I can never remember, so it's nice to actually know what you're doing. Yeah. Right, so red is right channel. Right, red is the right channel. So red is the right channel. So that's right. White is going to be the left channel, and we know that. So left. Right, so that's going to be the left channel. Get in. Get in. I've done too fucking, not crushed it or anything, have I? No, I don't want to done, would I? Right. Get in. Was that a bit tight? There you go. Right. So wow, don't want to go in that. There you go. That's in. Next one is left ground, and so the blue, so the blue is left ground and the green is right ground. Now that's how we're going to do it. This is fucking nuisance. This is a nuisance, this. There you go. There's your... Oh, you can see me. You can't really zoom in. See me even if I zoomed in, so... There you go. That's... Yeah. And then the green is right. There you go. Then all we do, just not even lined up. These screws might not be long enough. Might not be long enough, these screws. No, they're too short, so let's find some that are long enough. Got some here, they're too fucking long, and they're too fucking long. But that being said, we could put the fucking weight back in, couldn't we? Wrong way around. Goes that way. Yep. No. Don't go that way. I think it goes that way. Yeah, that's how it goes. So what we'll do, we'll put the cartridge in. Fucking right way might help. Might be too long still. But we don't know. If we have to, we'll cut the cunts down. Right, so I've got a feeling that we're alright with that. It doesn't seem to be tightening up. Well, that doesn't seem to be tightening up. Nope, no, they don't fit. You're a cunt, innit? Oh. That fucking other one tightened up, didn't it? But they don't fit. That tightened up. Yeah, that one has. That one has. But whether it'll tighten all the cartridge clamp to it's another matter. Let's put the weight in. There we go. Let's put the cartridge in. I mean, we can always find screws, that's no problem. trying to get this in so everything else will fucking snap into place. There we go, get that there. So, just trying to get that into play. There we go. Get the weight into place. We can sort the weight out in a minute. Let's get the weight into place. There we go. Get the cartridge into place. Get the fucking weight into place in a minute. I've got the feeling well, that one's gone in. Let's just slacken that off because the weight's out of position. I've got a feeling that's not right. No, that's not right. Let's take that out. That's not right. It's supposed to be that way. And then move back and go there. That's how it's supposed to be. So it sits on the cartridge. So, I mean, that's it. So you don't go too far down. That's as far as we can go. Get that straight. That doesn't even feel fucking nice, that. But that won't go in. Don't think so anyway. I mean, it'll turn in. But it won't tighten. That's no good. And the other ones that have come out are not long enough. So what we'll do, given that these are the originals, so what we'll do, they're the originals, so what we'll do, we'll have a look. We know that they want it. That won't do it. Now what we can do, we can have a look in our hardware box. If I can fucking find the hardware box. Because I've got a lot of this stuff somewhere. Just finding it. There's those things I was thinking about before I got those done. I managed to repair that, haven't I? Let me have a look. See if I can find my fucking hardware box. A fucking box full of stuff somewhere. Fucking nuts and bolts, all metal, all fucking imperial and shit like that, which is what these things were. but it's where they've been moved to, because everything's all in a mess in here. I don't know where anything is. Don't know where my fucking nuts and bolts and shit, all my hardware is. I've got a clue where any of it is, guys. I did know. What about this box here? Oh, this might be it. Might have some in it. Yeah, this is it. See what we've got. The ones we've got there, they're not going to fit. There's no point bodging it. So they're too big. So what we'll do, we'll take the cartridge back out. I mean it's in, but it's not tight, and it won't tighten. So take one of the screws out. This one will do. See, they're just a fraction too small. If they're a bit bigger, it'd be okay. A bit wider, it'd be okay. So what we'll do, we'll find stuff that we're not using, we'll throw back in. Might have to order them. See, that's probably the size, but it's too small. That's too small. Or it could even be too big. About that one. Would that do it? Because I can chop them down. No, it's too wide. It's too wide. Might have an in here that'll fit. Too fucking big. Oh, hang on. They'd probably be right actually, but they've got a nut on either end. No good. I'm gonna have to might have to order them in. I might have to order them in, guys. See, there's another one of them long ones. There's one there, that's got like a washer on it built in, like fucking ribbed end like an end, but let's take the other one out. Let's just remove the cartridge. Move the weight out of the way. So I think it's these ones. See, I don't want to lose, don't want the wires. That one's okay. It's not really, because it's actually stuck because it's the wrong size. So it will have to come out. So we'll get that out because that's the wrong thickness. There you go. Right, so we've got one here. I think they're too thick. Yeah. Yeah, they're too thick. Now what about the next one? Don't think there's anything in here that'll do it, to be honest. Yeah, not them. Nope. No. I fancy them not being the right length, eh? That's not. Well, this one. Nope. See this one here? Is probably the one we want. That's the thread we want. But the problem is that's what we want, but we need a bit longer. Right, so that's what we want, but a bit longer. Because that's a smaller one than that. So we need that. And we've got two of them here. The only problem with that is they're not long enough, I don't think. Not long enough to go through this. If they're long enough to see, I mean, they're just up to there. So they need to be a bit longer. Need to be a bit longer. No, I don't think we have any. That length. It's a fucker, isn't it, eh, guys? Isn't it a twat when you want something a certain length? You just don't fucking have it. I'm going to have to order them in. We've got them in that size, we've got a few of those. But they're just a little bit too short. And only a little bit and all. What about that one? Bet that fucker will fit. We can find two of those. Bet that bastard will fit. That's thin. Well, it would have fitted if I hadn't dropped the cunting thing. Oh, it still might. Right. Now this is the same as that one we've just taken out. It's not. Feels it, looks it. Right. It feel. I mean. We're gonna have to, that's too small, too big. We can't use an ordinary self-tapper. What about this one? Let's try this. No. I mean, when did we go metric? See, there's another one of them. I'll put them ones I find away with the cartridge stuff because they will fit other things. See, there's loads of those ones. They're just a fraction too fucking short, which is a bit of a twat. There's another one. We'll put them in a separate bag because we know what they fit. I thought there was something in there that would have fit, but there's not. They're too fucking big, which is a shame because they were fucking right size. See that? If that was the right size, that would have gone in, and we could have just chopped them down a bit. So there's nothing there that'll fit. I thought they would have been. Yeah. Don't get them mixed up with their cartridge screws. There we go. That's a bummer, eh? What a bummer. So I'm going to have to try and find some fitting screws. Right, that's one of the originals. There should be another one unless I've thrown it in there. Doesn't make any difference. That's not it. There's the other original. So we've got that. At least we've got that sorted. It's a bit of a bummer, that, guys. I thought they would have, I'd rather have had something in there that would have fit. Well, I'm going to have to order. I'm going to have to order them in. I'm going to have to just order them in, guys. I can't. Right, so what I want to do is make sure that none of these wires come off. I'm going to put that in there. I'll put that there with that. Where's the weight? Better throw the weight on all the weights here. So what I need to do is find, yeah, that weighs auxiliary PU head. Yeah, that weighs 6 grams, that. Sorry, 8 grams. So that weighs 8 grams, that weight. Right. We probably wouldn't need that on it. But it's the fucking girth of the cartridge that's the problem. And I haven't got any more cartridges that'll fit. Then none of them screws fit. Some tuning wire, we need some tuning dial. Whatever that was. None of them will put you here. And I'm not putting that fucker in it, not insulting it with one of them. We could put that in, but I'm not insulting it with one of them to shit. Got an autofon here. I see an OVB. We could put that fucker in it. It means ordering a stylus. But yeah, we could. It means ordering a stylus for it. Because the stylus is fucked. But this is not a bad sounding cartridge. Yeah, let's see if we can put this one in it. Let's just unplug the wires. There you go. I don't mind ordering a stylus. Right, this is an autofon, so it's colour coded as well. So this is red, white, red, white, red, blue and green. Green. That's right. Yeah, white, red, blue, green. Yeah, that's how it says on there. There you go. Get me weight. Put me weight in. Now, will these two fucking screws fit through there? They might not. It'll be a fucking annoying if they don't. Take the weight out. It's come out. That hasn't gone all the way through. There we go. And I think they just about fit. So we'll get the other screw. Put the fucking screwdriver in, we'll put it in with the pliers. They are a bit, that is a bit wide. There we go. Now if I can just turn that in slowly. See, that is a bit, those screws are a bit wide for that cartridge, but if it goes in, it'll work that. I mean, look how far back it is. it's a bit fucking far back, that, isn't it? I would like that a bit nearer here, but I mean, we'll put the shore one in. I mean, the shore one, it's just about the same. It's just that you've got the overhang here. But I'd say, yeah. That's not going nowhere, that, is it? Yeah. Yeah, blue, red, white, green. Yeah. So what I'll do, I'll zoom in if I can. I can find the zoomer in, huh? There it is. Right. Let's bring you in a bit. There you go. There we go, guys. That's the cartridge fitted. I'll order a stylus for this. And that we're done. That's going nowhere. It's good and tight. We don't need the weight in there because that's fairly bloody heavy, guys. That's pretty heavy, so we don't need the weight. You only need the weight for really light ceramic cartridges, like this thing, which weighs nothing. But what we'll do, we'll save this and we'll test this, because this can be used elsewhere. This can be used in another arm if it's a good cartridge. And that stylus doesn't look as though it's done any work. Well, I don't know. Don't feel very pointed. It's probably fucked. Yeah. Yeah, it's actually missing. The point's actually missing. The point's actually missing, guys. So yeah, what we'll do, we'll save that. We'll save that, we'll test that. We'll test that cartridge at some point, but we'll save it for now. Put it in the cartridge box. Put that shore back in the cartridge box. Right, put that weight in the cartridge box. Right. And all these screws here, they can all go in the cartridge box as well, because they'll fit certain things. So what we'll do, we'll order a new stylus for this autophone. I think that'd be okay. What I could do, guys, I never thought, that there says front. And I wonder if I put this in backwards. No. There's not another hole in there, is there? No. That's how we'll do it. That's how it's done. That's how it is. By the time the stylus goes on, that'll take up a bit of space. That'll give us a bit. Yeah. Yeah, that gives us there then. So, yeah. By the time the stylus goes on. Yeah, I'm happy with that. And it's tight. What we'll do, we'll put that up there for now. We'll get the SP25 up now and get it serviced. Get that back on the desk now and get it on the bench and get it serviced. I might as well, all the deck servicing stuff is here. Right, so put the book away so we don't manage to ruin it. Put that up there for now. Shift this all as shit. Shift that fucking phone. Right. Yeah, I just bought a new microwave, guys, because my microwave's a bit knackered. Yeah. It's not as good as it should be. I don't think it's not very well, so I've ordered a new microwave. It was only a cheap one, but it'll do. Alright, here we go, guys. SP25 Mark 1. Right, Mark 2, sorry. Right, let me just adjust my attire because I'm being eaten alive by my undies. There we go. Right, so get one of these sponges. Got one at the back here because I've got no cloths. So we'll get one of these sponges. We've got some cotton buds flying around somewhere. Well, there they are. Right. So what we're going to do, we'll service the top first. And by that we'll clean everything. Right. Clean the idler. Not on that, no dirt on any of this, it's fucking spotless. Right. Right. Let's zoom out a little bit. There you go. Right, move all the shit. Can I clean the toner arm? There's a mark on there. It doesn't look as though it's going to come off. I hope it does. Yeah, it is. It's coming off. Oh yeah. I just had a mark on there like a layer of dust that had been grained in and it's come off. There's a couple of scratches here and there, but you're going to get that. Right. Yeah. Now we'll start to clean. Get the IPA. There you go. Put it in the cap. Put it there for a minute. There you go. Clean all this. It has to be cleaned. It's got that. Now clean this. Now we got this apart without having to scratch or bend or do anything with it. Now you don't put any lubricant on this. This is supposed to be dry. Now we'll see if this goes back in and just drops in like it should. I'm going to break a rule. I'm just going to, I just think so. There you go, just one sliver of it, one speck of oil on that. There you go. Perfect. I normally say don't oil them, but yeah, I think a little bit won't go amiss. because that drops down again. Now put the clip on. That's on, yeah, and that's perfect. Yeah. Hang on. That's it, it goes in that side. Oh, perfect. Beautiful. Do you know something? This is as new to an SP25 I've ever got to. I've never had one as new as this, and I'm really looking forward to using it. And that grease in there is not that bad, but it's coming out, because it is fucked. So it is coming out, but yeah, it's definitely got to come out that. You got to get all the crap out before you can put new stuff in to clean that bearing. Right, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to throw that into the IPA. I'm going to get another cotton bud. I'm going to whiz it round, and it will get all the crap out from in between. There you go, you see it all coming out. So you will shake it about. What was that? I got a message. Notification. There we go. Hey. Right. There you go, you see? That is now clean. And just to make sure, yeah, there's a bit still in there, we'll go over that again. Always double check. Get all the crap out that you can. Now I've got ultrasonic cleaner, I should try this stuff in that. But there you go. Them balls are all free. So what we'll do next, we'll put the first thrust washer in, and we'll turn it upside down as always. Yeah, that's clean. Put them back in upside down. There we go. Pack the thrust washer, the thrust bearing. Remember guys, this is not the main bearing. This is the thrust bearing. And for those of you that say that SP25s are rumble machines, they're not, if they're done properly. It's only when they're not done properly, but they work very well when they're done correct. When you do them right, they work well. They play beautifully when they're done right. When they're done right, they play beautifully, don't rumble. If you ever want to check for rumble, get a doctor's stethoscope, put it on your deck and turn it on, or get a microphone and put it on and listen. A good sensitive microphone. And you'll hear it if it's there. Right. There you go. And we've already oiled the cam follower. Well, that's being a bit of a fucker. That's not going on loose. Oh, no wonder. It's got some shit still in there. I cleaned that though. But it just shows you. Look at that there. Powder from inside. Let's put a bit of grease on there, because I also forgot to put a bit of grease. Right, this should now go on. There you go. Right, it should just lift off, and it does. There you go. Let's move this stuff. There we go. Clean this, because this has got grease on it and it shouldn't have. That's it. There we go. Clean the inside of that. And we'll put that back in a minute. Just get this. Oops, just make sure it all stands up. There we go. There we go. Just make sure that this is. Yeah, this hasn't. Where's the sponge? I don't know. Just use. Make sure it's. I mean, this is. There you go. There we go. Get off. Fuck's sake, I don't want anything. There we go. Right, let's put this back into place. Right, oil down the middle, between on the main bearing, not down the middle of the spigot. There you go. Now let's lift that off and back on. Yeah, that's okay still. Yeah. How about that here, guys? Put the clip on. And what we do with the clip, I always like to tighten them a bit. Doesn't matter so much with these because there's no changer spindle for it to lock onto. That's it. Put the centre spindle back in. Let's test the automatic. Now the automatic on this is when it gets to the end. There is no... That's perfect. It'll do that now because it's not in on mode. But when you put it in on mode, there. Put it on mode, there you go. So that's repaired. That's that service. Now, next one, we're not going to do the motor because we think it's okay. Laboratory balanced motor. We're not going to mess with the motor. There's no need. Motor. We will if we have a problem, but I don't think we will. That's why I've not greased it, because I didn't think there was an issue. So, clean all this off here. There you go. There you go. Clean this grease off down here. There you go. There you go, get rid of that. Put a bit of oil on the pivot, a bit of oil there, oil there. There we go. Now a bit of grease. Just a sliver of grease on here. You'll need a little bit of grease there. That's all you need. And a little bit. And that's it done. Doesn't take a lot. You don't have to really overhaul the mechanism on this, because as I say, there's no size selector, nothing like that on this. You wouldn't get a size selector until we get to the SP25 Mark III, when they were done automatic. You wouldn't get see, this is all speeds as well. It's a shame it says Ferguson there, but hey, we can't have everything, can we? I'm not going to try and rub it off, I'm just going to clean the plate. There you go. Now if I get the cartridge, get the head, there we go. That'll be alright, that. There you go. Now if I'll show you how to do the balancing. Right. Right, well let's move this. Right. Well, we're pretty much hook it down. There you go. Right, that'll do. So what you do, we're pretty much right there, funny enough. So what you do, you undo the weight, and what you do, you bring the weight and I want to go a bit further in, about there. Yeah, that's about it. Clamp that back down there. Now set this to 2 grams, which is what we want that stylus to be. There There you go. There you go, guys. That's the SP25 Mark II, fully serviced and ready to go into service. Right, we'll put that back in its box tomorrow until I get round to using it. Now if I turn this backwards and turn it on, there you go, look at that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's plenty in that idler, plenty of, it's going to be a nice talky idler that. Right, I think apart from that scratch there which somebody must have done, this is it's done. Yeah, I mean, I'd like the cartridge, the stylus to be a bit further forward, but there again, it is what it is. It's in there, it's not going to go anywhere. That's nice and tight. And we'll jump on our YouTube, sorry, our eBay, and we'll find a autofront stylus to go with that. Right, I'm going to leave it there, guys. Thank you very much, and like, share, subscribe, buy me a coffee if you want to, and I'll be back this way later on in the week with something else for you. Bye for now, guys.